presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and our home team. Along the away sideline, we get a look at their head coach. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Keith Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments.
To the well again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Throwing it on 2nd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. All right, now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play, and that is good for a 1st down. Another carry for him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. I'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Oh, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They send a man in motion. On play action, here's Howard. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Motioning the tight end left. Throwing again here. Howard. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're going to try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They go play action on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Here's a throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clearer picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense ready to head back out. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll go play action. Howard. Fits it through the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Motioning left is their running back. On 1st down, Howard into traffic, complete! And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal. from the red zone now. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. They'll run here on first down. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first down from the 41. Give now to the running back. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. A short gain. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
Has this at the 6. Manages the 35 before they can stop him. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. On first down, they'll run. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. To the air, Howard. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
The offense getting set to go. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They're throwing it. Brought in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Howard. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Howard to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
The tight end going in motion right. 3rd and short. Howard. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Howard. Dump off caught by his back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got his man. Touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and these guys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Rolling from the gun here. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to double their lead. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll throw it here on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs from the 37. First down, play action. Brought in right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. Sticking to the air here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Throwing from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Hand off to the back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're going play action. Into traffic. Complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up second and goal.
Pass play now. He's got it. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Handoff now out of the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He takes it himself.
Offside. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Complete over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A gain of 15 there, and that gives him the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Howard. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. There's a dive up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Gets it to him on the screen. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, here's a handoff. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Here comes their offense out again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now a give running right. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Throwing now, Howard. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. Not going good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Howard looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Number 33. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Second and 3 now. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Blown back gets the handoff. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shoots away from one. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for a first down.
Gain of 7. Result is a first down.
Setting him on the dive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Airing it out on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 10.
Sticking into the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Setting up the screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out runs their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry to find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Now 3rd down and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. And dose of the hurry up here.
14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Making the call himself. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This offense getting all set for this series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's the handoff. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Brought in right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys close to picking up their 5th win. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Going again here. Howard. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's cut at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Shotgun snap here to Howard. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd.
Looking to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that spikes 36 seconds to play. 2nd and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Brought in. He loses the football. Recovered by the defense. And Deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the end team, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Their offense running back out now. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, it's all about one word right now, partner: momentum. Getting this win gives you a ton of it, and that should really play to their advantage as they prep for their next opponent.
Can I give you another one, too? How about confidence? Not only is momentum on their side, but they're going to be real confident after how they executed to get the win in this one. They keep that mindset through to the next time out. Now, they're going to be very tough to beat.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.